Hello traders, it's Tommy here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So I decided to keep same pairs like last time, simply that we can understand better price action because if we start to follow only couple pairs and we don't jump between all of them, it's much easier to understand price behavior, price reaction, etc. So it's really good exercise. Fortunately for us, pairs which I picked up a couple of weeks ago, they were making some entries for us. We had volatility, so we can easily see price action and price behavior in different market conditions. Okay, so the first is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, and what we see here is that we do not have any clear direction anymore on this pair, because okay, price is pointing down, but basically if we pay attention for price action, we don't have clear direction, because generally if we pay attention, weekly chart is still, we are still below the 36. Also what we see on the weekly chart, that price is a little bit in the range that we that price just stopped, yes, and it's not moving. That definitely we are pointing down on the weekly chart. Yeah, so if we go to daily chart, we would like to have same price direction like we have on the weekly chart, but on the daily chart situation is different, because okay, we have right now red candles, as you see here, so we can say okay, then the momentum is to sell, but we do not have any more lower highs. Yes, here we had nice situation, okay, but then price broke this, made higher high, so we said okay, if price retrace, we can look for buy entries and try to target this trend line. But what price did, price went down again. So, but we still don't have continuation of this down move, and we do not have any lower lows, and then price didn't reach our target. Yes, and right now its price is pushing up, so it starts to look like a higher low. So you see, maybe this will be situation that price will make this and will go up again to retest this trend line. Okay, so definitely right now I would stay away from Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. If price decide to make some short scenarios on the lower time frames where we go, we can look for short entry still, because weekly chart is pointing down, and also daily, you know, it's making short momentum. But if price decide to go up, I would say let's wait for price to reach this zone and then start to look for sell entries again, or look for buy entries and target this. Okay, so if we go to a 4-hour chart, we will see that here price action was not so nice. We have right now something like this short 1 to 3. So if you like, you can still try with low risk, because why low risk? Because higher time frames right now are not, daily chart is not showing us a clear direction. This is our like 1-hour chart trend line. Right now price is, you know, spiking on this line, but if we like, we can go to 15-minute or 5-minute, and then after breakout of this line, we look to sell. Okay, so this is what we can do, but generally still all trades here, you know that price is a little bit unclear on the daily chart. Aussie dollar, US dollar reached our target. Yeah, so you see price stopped a little bit for a moment on this support, which was our first target, and then we have this drop to our next target. Yeah, so we had entries here from around this this zone. We explained them. Yes, we had I think here, and also here. So if you manage this, yeah, so the latest one with the stop loss around 50 pips, right now you would have 230 pips locked. Yeah, so you see price reacted on the support, you see. So we had this reaction, but then we had breakout and price went up. So went down. So we are on the strong support right now. Yes, the previous one was not so strong, but this one for me it's really strong on the weekly chart. So because price moved quite nice without any retracement, maybe here we will have this stop and we will get this bigger retracement, where back to the 36 EMA on the weekly chart, back to trend line, and then we'll have continuation. If not, if price breaks this, continuation is possible to the next level, of this, which is also quite strong level. So we go to daily chart. Also daily chart, we see that there was no big retracement. So some retracement to the 36, it will be nice to see them. And then we pay attention to sells still. Okay, so any retracement, we go and sell. 4-hour chart, exactly the same. Any retracement to the 4-hour chart, 36 EMA, we sell, but not on the 4-hour time frame. We go to 5-minute, 15-minute, and then we sell because we are really late right now. In 1-hour chart, also here, if possible, this is our 2 to 3 line. Whenever price breaks this line, we look for short entries and we target the support zone. Okay. So this is when we would trade with the main direction. If you would like to trade against main direction, because it's right now it's possible. It's simply possible because we are on the strong support level from the weekly perspective. We had strong move without any bigger retracement. So we expect that if price reach strong support zone, we might see a bigger retracement. Yes, but I would wait at least for 4-hour chart trendline breakout to start to look for sells. Okay, so to start to look for buys. Okay, against main direction. So try to wait for this, and now any retracement, it's option to sell. Next pair is Euro Aussie, and on the Euro Aussie we set about long entries here. And there was option to take, and I took this trade on our live trading room. I will show you what exactly we did there, what I did there, and this was a trade on the 15-minute chart because we have like a live setup on the 15-minute, and right now we have nice profits also. But let me show you exactly what I have, and on Facebook I will post this screenshot. So you can watch it later on also how it looks. So basically we set about the long scenarios simply because price was breaking the 36 EMA, was around the resistance. Also here retested this, so we say that we might get momentum to buy. Okay, and price broke our trend line. So we said, okay, let's buy because there's strong momentum, and also we had this breakout, but we said that we need to be a little bit careful around the resistance. Yes, we didn't have a retracement exactly on the 4-hour chart, but we have retracement on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so there was option to jump in on the 1-hour chart or combinations with lower time frames. And here, yes, and we even said last time on the weekly forecast that every retracement for us here is option to go long. Okay. So what happened? Price, started to go up, and right now, what we can do, we can just wait for retracement, and we can still buy. Resistance level is still the same. It's up here. There is resistance also right now where price is spiking. Yeah. So what can happen? We can have. Let me delete this. Oh, okay. We can leave it this. We will extend that line. So our chart will be much easier to read. You see, if we do not have too many lines, yes, it's much easier to understand what price might do, and we want to keep everything simple. Retracement to the daily 36, to this daily trend line, we look for buy entries. 4-hour chart, retracement to the 4-hour chart, 36 EMA, okay? We look for buy entries, or right now, lower time frames, we have 1-hour chart spiking on the 36. We go to 5-minute chart. Yes, and whenever we have 5-minute 1 to 3 above our trend line, we go and buy it. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So only buy entries, and about our entry, we set about setups here. Okay, we set about and when we get long entries, our target is of course previous stop. If price breaks this, then price can continue to go to the next levels. Okay, so we had this, and if we see on the 1-hour chart, we have two ways to trade this. 1-hour chart entry here, stop loss around 95 pips. Price moved around 330 pips. Yes, if you manage this correctly, then your first target would be hit here. If you trail stop loss too fast, you would be stopped out here. Okay, but if you still wait, Yes, you will handle this, and if you see that price is going up, then your stop loss might be somewhere around this level or right now below this spike. Yes, and this is where I have my stop loss right now, below this spike. Okay, like I said, I will put this on the on our Facebook. 15-minute chart. I took the trade with the 15-minute combination during the live room because we had 1 hour chart was a little bit too late. So I took this trade on the 15-minute chart. Entry here, stop loss was really small, around 20 pips, I think so. 20 or 30 pips, sorry, 30 pips. You see that we were not stopped out. So with the 30 pips stop loss right now, we have around 200 pips profit. So it's almost 10 to 1, not maybe 10 to 1, but at least 7 yeah 7 to 1 we have this goal. So this is advantage when we take the trades on the 15-minute chart, okay, that we have small stop loss, and when we catch the momentum we can really have nice opportunities. Yeah, so this is what happened. So yeah, so right now any retracement is to go long. GBP New Zealand. GBP New Zealand, we said also about buys. Lower time frames didn't make any setups here, but we had this retracement to 4-hour chart here. You see, we said that this is where we would like to look for another entries and price retrace to our profit zone. And then the price, of course, started to go up and reached a resistance level. Yeah, so we can check quickly if there was something. And on the this was our 4-hour chart, so we had like a 1-hour chart here, entry here, stop loss below. Okay, so we had this option, entry here or here, and stop loss around 95 pips, target 1-to-1. So right now target would be hit, so it's still okay to take it, but right now you need to pay attention what price is doing here. Lower time frames, we didn't see nice momentum here. Okay, so that there was no option on the 15-minute chart to take this trade. Okay, so what we have on the higher time frames right now, we are on the resistance, which is quite visible. Yes, quite visible, and we still can have continuation to the next level. Okay, because we are on the resistance, maybe price will make some retracements. Yes, back to the daily 36 EMA. Then what we will see, daily long 1 to 3. Let's draw trend line. Yes, we'll see daily long 1 to 3, and we still look for continuation of this up move. Okay, so this is that. If price breaks this, of course, can continue to go up to even to this level here. We have a little bit of the resistance also on the daily chart here, so this is where also price might to stop. So right now we still pay attention for any retracement. For us is option to go long. If price retrace from this level, you can look for long entries only on the lower time frames to target this resistance. Okay, because this is our trend line here, so long entries and target this. If price breaks, of course, as long as it's pushing up and the 4-hour chart trend line holds, you look for buy entries. If you want to look for short entries, wait for at least this trend line breakout, and then you can look for short entries on the 1-hour chart and try to target this daily trend line. Okay, and then if price reach this, we look for buy entries. In case if price decide to break this, you have nice entry. Yes, because if price breaks this trend line, this is also support area. If you see, if price breaks this, we can have, you know, a stronger move down to maybe even this or even lower. Yeah, so we still have room to go lower, but right now only long entries. And USDCAD. I already closed this trade. I post this information on our Facebook also. This was my entry here. Stop loss was around 60 pips, and my trade was closed with this spike, so it was like 210 pips. Yes, because I took my stop loss from this point, and because this was resistance, I cut my stop loss, and price spiked, went up, but it took my So it hit my stop loss. So I was out 210 pips with the 60 pip stop loss. Nice trade anyway. Yes, this for the swing trading, it's quite nice. So we didn't have, you see, we said last time retracement, but price didn't make any nice retracement, started to range around the resistance zone. But we know that this might happen because we are on the resistance area, and price never didn't make any good retracement for some time. Yeah, so it's still a weekly chart. We see this strong move pushing up. We have next level of the of stop. So right now we wait for the retracement to the daily 36 CMA together maybe with this trend line. Yes, and we look for buy entries to target this resistance. Yes, because if price, this is our top. If price reach this is where price might go again, and of course to the next levels. For our chart right now, we don't have much, so we have to stay away. The only thing which we can do, we can try to look for short entries against main direction if we like, because there is resistance after 4-hour chart trendline breakout. And after 4-hour chart trendline breakout, we can look for sell entries and target daily 36 CMA together with this daily trend line. If we see that price, you see, because we don't have nice situation right now, if price breaks this, we look for buy entries, okay? And then there is our goal is on the resistance. So we have this and we have that, okay? And I was kicked out with this spike here. Okay, so that's all, guys, for upcoming week. Still we have something. Again, I will remind you, because I said this on my another forecast, that we are slowly going to the Christmas time period, so market will definitely will slow down. So pay attention to volatility. If there is nothing to trade, you just close the charts and do not wait for anything. Simply because there will be period this time during the Christmas time. We will see period where we do not have volatility. Market will be on hold, and of course, again, we will go back slowly in the January. Usually after 2 weeks of January, everything should go back again to normal. Yes, but still next week we will still have weekly. I will still make weekly forecast. So we will see what is going on. So thanks a lot. Enjoy your week, and hear you soon. Bye.